Hello there, this is Jennifer with PreXion. In this video, I will be showing you how we can use the RaySum tool to minimize some of the coarse and graininess we may be experiencing in some of our scans, especially those scans of patients with any pre-existing metal restorations. So to get started, we're going to find our RaySum tool, which is located towards the very bottom right of our screen. Towards the very bottom right of the screen, you will find three tabs. The third one listed there, which is the one we want to select, is titled RaySum. And once we open up that tab, we will also want to select the box where it says RaySum. Doing so will open up our drop-down section, allowing us to multiply the original slice thickness of 0.16 millimeters. 0.16 millimeters is paper thin, so it's going to give you a lot of detail, including that of any scatter that you may be experiencing in your scan. So to give it more of a smooth finish, we typically recommend that you multiply the original slice thickness of 0.16 millimeters by 6. This is going to bring us the closest to 1 millimeter in thickness, which is 0.96 millimeters to be exact when we multiply by 6. So I want to show you the difference here. So I'm going to enlarge my sagittal view by double clicking to that sagittal view. So as you can see here in this image, this is actually with the RaySum on multiplied by 6. I'm going to uncheck the RaySum box so that we can take a look at the original slice thickness of 0.16. I'm toggling between the two to show you the difference. So you can see that even though it is a slight difference, it is giving it more of a smooth finish. So that's multiplying the original slice thickness by 6. You are free to play with this drop down to figure out a thickness that you prefer. But just be careful with multiplying it too much, because even though it will give it a smooth finish, it will also take away some of the detail that your original slice thickness provides. So again, just feel free to play with that to figure out your personal preference. But our typical recommendation is at about 0.96 millimeters in thickness, which is currently what you see on the screen, okay? So one thing to note when using your RaySum tool is that if you also try to use your pixel value or density tool while your RaySum is toggled on, the density numbers will not appear. And so you will need to toggle off your RaySum tool in order for the density numbers to appear, as you can see here. Again, once we select the RaySum, those numbers will no longer appear. So that is just something to note there. Now, if you prefer that your RaySum is always toggled on when you launch your PreXion 3D Viewer software, you do have the option of going up to the upper right corner where it says Preferences. Then you can select the second General tab and then select 3D. And there is this small checkbox here titled RaySum. This is going to default the current RaySum you have checked off, which I currently have it multiplied at 6. It's going to allow this to default this specific RaySum to my image every time I launch my PreXion 3D Viewer software on this computer. So if you prefer it to always default to a specific thickness, you can do so under Preferences. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.